Hi, obviously it's Christmas in New England, and I'm home alone tonight. All my festivities are done for the week, and kind of thinking about the new year and what I've had to deal with in the past year. Um, Cancer made me really sad, but what a lot of people didn't know about me is that I was already going through a little bit of a midlife crisis in this past year. I I'm a working class lady. I have a good job, but I live paycheck to paycheck. So life isn't always that easy for me financially. And this year I just kind of said fuck it. And I went out and I did some things for me. I went skiing again a few times. I planned hiking trips every other weekend, and I gave up my overtime for that. And I just decided it was my time. I took a trip this summer and I stayed in my first Airbnb, which was kind of cool. And I had a great time on the coast, and I was living life. And I'm probably the healthiest person my age that I know. So I planned to live to be 100. I planned all kinds of future things. I wanted to travel, and I want to retire early. I want to hike the Appalachian Trail. I mean, there's all kinds of things that I wanted to do in my life, that I was ready to do. And I've spent my whole life taking care of other people. And my children are grown. There's no reason I can't spoil myself. And I got a little taste of that. Just a little bit. And then I got diagnosed with breast cancer. So at first I was really, really sad. The first day, very sad. And then I kind of tried to hide that, because that's what I do. I don't want to burden my family or worry them. I'm kind of their rock, I suppose. And they get upset if I get upset. So I just tried to focus my energy on controlling the situation as best I can. You can't control cancer. I really wanted to. I really tried to. But I did research, and I focused on prep for my surgery and learning all that I could and making decisions and things like that. And I just kind of put the emotions aside at home. It wasn't really the same at work. I had a couple of episodes at work privately where I would be alone crying. I was trying to come up with my will for my children, and every time I thought of that, it really cut a little bit deep for me. But at home, after that first couple of weeks, I started to get kind of really angry. And I didn't hide that. I was very snappy. I felt deprived. I felt punished somehow for trying to get a little something out of life for myself, I suppose. And I canceled my hikes, and I had to drain my savings. I couldn't go to work for 2 months. And then on top of that, I ended up helpless for a few weeks and relying on others, which is something that is very hard for me to do. And I didn't take it well. And I was pretty angry. And of course then, after the surgery, the drugs made me a little bit dizzy, and I had some memory loss. But after the surgery, it was really just survival at that point. It was, hey, I kind of want to use my arms again. That would be cool. So I want to shower. I really just want to feel normal. I remember driving my car, which I drive a stick shift, so with my T-Rex arm that I had on the right side, the first time I drove my car, after 6 weeks, I think, of not being able to really do much or even leave the house, it was like I cried. I went to Walmart, I think it was, for just a few minutes. I actually texted people. I said, I'm sitting in the parking lot crying because I'm free for the first time in 6 weeks. It was tough. It was really tough to go through that surgery, and but I made it through. Now it's the end of the year, and I kind of just thought I'd reflect a little bit, and I'm not 100% better yet, and I have the follow-up surgery in 5 weeks. But, I feel okay. My attitude is good. I'm well known in my community for kind of being pretty happy. I hide behind my humor a lot. I did that too the last couple of weeks before I left work, and even when I came back, I definitely put up a wall of humor, which, oftentimes there's more behind it than I let on, but a lot of people do that. I'd like to say I'm 100% better today and I'm moving forward, but I'm a little melancholy tonight. I'm worried that cancer has stolen years off my life that I thought it would have, and all those plans that I was making, and all that travel, and all those outdoor things I wanted to do, and I want to take up my art again, and all these things I want to learn, and there's hobbies I want to start, and there was YouTube videos I wanted to make, and I feel pressure. I feel a lot of pressure that my time is less, that I have to do this now. And I hope I can kind of get over that a little bit. I hope I don't question my life as much in 2019. And I hope I get to go back to the gym, and I hope I get to go back on my hikes, and I hope I get to live my life the way that I had planned on doing before this unfortunate interruption. Well, it's not that I feel unhappy, but I do feel kind of like I'm missing something. But anyway, Happy New Year.